Guys, watching Go Doctor, and today I'm going to be doing a review on episode 10, series 11. So let's get into it, really. So we start off with 9 distress calls in the episode, and with the 9 distress calls happening, we've got also the guy from episode 1, the Tooth Fairy, forgotten his name already there, that character. Yeah, he's not particularly a threat in this episode. This episode isn't a finale level, it's just an average good episode. It's not even, it's very slim on the good as well. Character development, again, with Graham, with the way he's upset about Grace and he wants revenge for this, and he's like, I need Grace back, but he can't have Grace back. So he's learning to cope, and he's travelled with the Doctor to try and get away from real life. Yet he keeps on being reminded of Grace more and more, because last week he actually had to face Grace head on as someone was taking her form, and now he's facing the killer of Grace's murder, and he wants to kill the Tooth Fairy guy, and I don't blame him. It's a good character development, and it shows him overcoming that and making him the better person. Which, yeah, again, I felt last couple of times Ryan said Grandad is like, yes. This time it felt forced, and it was a bit like, yeah, this don't work. So, yes, they've done that thing now, and I wouldn't mind it being referenced again in the future, but within this episode, the way they did it, it could have worked, but the way they did it, it didn't for me, personally. Also, that guy who forgot stuff was really annoying. I remember. And it's just like, this is getting annoying. Yeah, okay, you remember the first couple of times. Oh, you remember again. Oh, okay, good. Yeah. Also, if you wanted to get technical, with that thing on the side of their head, and it's like into their brain, the Doctor and Yaz take that off their heads, and with that, the Doctor has started to get headaches, whereas Yaz is just like, whoa, the Doctor's meant to be stronger than a human and has more power than a human has been, yet Yaz is the same strength as the Doctor in this situation, and she just feels a little bit dizzy. It's not much of a threat, it's not much of anything really, it's pointless really of the story, and it could do without. Yes, the Doctor has to pull it on and put it onto them other characters to get the planets back where they belong, but it's not really needed. This isn't a finale stakes, the stakes could be done better, and that's the problem with this. I'm finding there needs to be a kick, there needs to be power and oomph, and all there was talking and talking and talking. I checked at the time and it was halfway through and it was still talking, to the point where I was like, this would be alright if it was in the middle of the series, but it's not, it's a finale, and it's like, and now we're getting confirmation that 2020, the next series, I'm not excited, I'm not, and it's a problem because I'm always so excited for Doctor Who. I mean, check my room out, it's Doctor Who mad. And it's annoying because of that reason. I'm not excited for Doctor Who. New Year's Day is arriving, and that's intriguing because I want to see her face the Daleks. And I'm also going to make a video on something that I've seen and happen soon. But the Daleks have to come back every year. That's my opinion on it, and that's how I feel. They have to come back every year because of some Terry Nation Accords or whatever it is. But yeah, I'm excited about that, but am I excited about the next series? No, really not. Not bothered now, to the point where I want something different, and maybe that head writer needs to go. And maybe I should put a video on this and my own opinion on it, because it's getting to the point where it's just average after average. Don't blame him wrong. He hasn't got a bad episode yet, and Chris Chibnall hasn't done a bad episode yet. that is just average. There's no oomph. There's no and the finale needs to have that big oomph more than any other series. Let's get back to the episode. What else happened? Saved more people. Typical Doctor episode. We need to save these 2 people. Oh no, now there's millions of people we need to save. So they try and do that. And they successfully do that within a time of someone breaking down. I just didn't enjoy the episode because it was a finale, I think, mainly. I would have enjoyed it if it was a midway series plot. But the villain, the two-faced guy, was standing there for absolutely ages and talking. And then he walks so slow to Graham, and then Graham blasts him up the foot. Even though there's comedic there, which I liked, I laughed at, and was like, I only shot him in the foot, I didn't mean it, don't tell the doctor, please. And it's quite funny, that, because Graham's funny, but I just can't be asked. It's not, let's just end it here and let's rank it. Sorry this is an end and a downer for the series, but also, I probably wasn't in the mood for this story because family problems I'm having, but I don't know whether I weren't in the mood or what. This is just, let's rank this. If I'm not judging it off a finale standard, I'd judge it off a normal episode. I'd probably give it an 8. If I was looking at a finale standard, I'd probably give it a 7. But I'm going for an 8 because it's an episode. It's a single lone episode, so it's getting an 8 out of 10. And I'm going to be doing some opinions on why the fandom has turned to horror, really. It's the fandom is really bad for Doctor Who, and I made a comment about on a YouTuber's post about the Daleks have to come back every year because the Terry Nation Accords or whatever. That's what I think. They'll come back because of this thing now, they have to come back every year, and I just got ripped on by fans. I was like, I've got evidence they've come back every year. Has there been a year where they haven't come back in the New Who era? No. They're coming back this year. Yes, technically it's next year, but they filmed all this year. All the filmed this year, so the Daleks will be coming back. Yes, they haven't, I don't think they've been announced yet, but they will be coming back for New Year's Day, whether it's a cameo or the main villain. That's my... If they don't appear in this New Year's Day, then there you go. We don't have this Terry Nation Accord thing where they have to come back every year. But for me personally, they have to. And I'm going to be talking about why the fandom is just nitpicking and why it's not a good time to be a Doctor Who fan right now, especially with an average series as well. So I will be doing a review on that soon. It's going to be a negative one, but also I'm going to be doing some highlights and other stuff that's going to be happy as well. There's just one negative video I'm going to be doing, but there's going to be loads more fun reviews of old Doctor Who stories, such as the David Tennant era, maybe a few classic episodes, Titan comics. I've got planned a lot of stuff, and talking about more conventions that I'm going to be going to. So yeah, I've got a lot planned for the channel. Comment, rate, subscribe. Sorry this is a negative, but it's just average. Series 11 is kind of I will be giving my overall on Series 11 as well, actually. Let's do a video on what I think and where I think everything went wrong and where everything went well. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. You've been watching Go Doctor Who. Comment, rate, subscribe. See you guys next time. Bye.